I'm Joey with DKOldies. Today, I want to talk about a question I get asked about from time to time. Should I upgrade my controllers? And are the upgraded controllers better? Let me explain what this means. On our website, DKOldies.com, the majority of the system bundles we sell, there's an option to upgrade to original controllers. Are the original controllers better? I'll cut right to the chase. Yes, they are, but enough that it will matter to you. That's what I'm going to talk about here. So let me show you. By default, if you do not choose the option, the system bundle will go out with a new replica controller. I've got one right here. I'll start talking about the Nintendo 64 first. You can see the controller looks identical to an original controller. It's just made by a third party and doesn't say Nintendo on it. The replica controller works just fine. If you're just looking to casually play some games, the replica controller will work fine for you. When would you want to upgrade to the original? So the original is, I would definitely say, a bit more precise, more durable, has a more quality feel in the hand. I would recommend, if you're going to be playing for a good bit of time, you might be interested in upgrading to the original. If you're going to be playing multiplayer competitively, you might want the accuracy of the original. And if you grew up knowing what the original, how that used to perform, you might be happier with the original there as well. Now, in my opinion, I think it makes the biggest difference on controllers that have a joystick, like the Nintendo 64. The way this original joystick works, Nintendo just did a great job of it, and I don't think the replicas accurately reflect how the original joystick performed. Also, on the Gamecube, I have it here as well. Here is the replica Gamecube controller and the original. And again, with that thumbstick, here it is on the original. It just works a bit better than the replica version. Now, where it doesn't make as much difference, I feel, is, say, an NES controller that just has a directional pad. Replica controller and original controller. Just using the up and down on the directional pad, it works pretty well on the replica. I don't think it makes quite as much of a difference there. So, the bottom line I would recommend to people, if you're looking at something with the joystick, like the GameCube, or especially the Nintendo 64, you're a more serious player, you grew up on it, in that case, I would recommend upgrading to original. If you're just looking to play a few games, the replica will work just fine.